Hey everyone, Shy here. In today's video, I'll be making coconut lime verbena emulsified sugar scrubs. The recipe I'm using in this video is the same recipe I use for all of my emulsified scrubs, and I'll post the full recipe in the description box. While I like normal sugar scrubs with just a carrier oil and sugar, I feel like they're way too oily and runny, so I formulated the perfect recipe for emulsified scrubs. Unlike regular sugar scrubs, emulsified scrubs are thicker, less runny, and actually lather up. For this video, I only made a very small batch, which filled up 2 4-ounce jars with a little left over, which I always use to send out samples. I'll be linking all of the ingredients I use in this video in the description box. Now let's get on to the video. Start by measuring and pouring regular granulated sugar into a bowl and set it to the side. In a glass measuring container, measure 5 tablespoons of coconut oil. Coconut oil is my choice of oil for emulsified scrubs because it helps add a certain feel and hardness to the scrubs, but you can substitute this oil for any other oil. Measure 2 tablespoons of Jamaican black castor oil and add it in with the coconut oil. This is also an oil that I use in all of my sugar scrub recipes because it does wonders for the skin. Measure and add in the grapeseed oil. You can substitute this oil for any other lightweight oil, but I love grapeseed oil because it's great for treating skin dryness and inflammation. Vitamin E oil is an antioxidant that helps to extend the shelf life of oil-based products, and I use this oil in all of my emulsified scrubs and body butters. Measure and add the stearic acid directly to the rest of the ingredients. Stearic acid helps to harden and thicken the scrubs, and it's what makes the scrubs fluffy. Emulsifying wax is the magic ingredient in emulsified scrubs. It helps bind all of the ingredients together, giving the scrubs the lotion-like creaminess that most traditional sugar scrubs don't provide. The last ingredient besides the preservative, color, and fragrance is beeswax. Beeswax is actually completely optional when it comes to making emulsified scrubs, but it does mix well with the stearic acid and emulsifying wax and also helps to add hardness. Place all of the ingredients in the microwave until everything is completely melted. Once everything has been melted, mix everything together to make sure all of the ingredients are mixed in well with each other. I like to add the Optifin around 160 degrees or below, but the general rule of thumb for Optifin is to add it at 176 or below. Adding it at anything above 176 can degrade the preservative, making it useless. Add the fragrance oil after you've added the Optifin preservative and make sure to mix it in with the other ingredients very well. Pour everything in the glass container into the bowl of sugar. Use a hand mixer to start mixing everything together. This step takes about 1 to 2 minutes and you'll be able to see and feel once the scrub starts forming and coming to life the way it's supposed to. Also, be sure to scrape the bottom of the bowl periodically with the spatula to make sure all of the ingredients are completely mixed in. This is what the consistency should be like. I love the way it looks, and it should look and feel fluffy and creamy. It should also be not too soft but not too hard. Adding the color is the most satisfying part to me. If you're only using one color, you can actually add the colorant in at the point you take everything out of the microwave and everything is melted. I also wanted to mention that I've used lab colors for my scrubs before, and they also work really well for adding color. I've never tried using pigments, but I don't see why you couldn't use them since this is a wash-off product. Use the hand mixer again to mix everything, making sure to scrape the bottom of the bowl with the spatula. You can see where the mica powder poofed up once I started mixing, so I would recommend folding some of the mixture over the mica and then mixing. Mixing the colors will be the last and final mix. Y'all, I swear I'm working on getting a better camera because my phone just does not capture the colors right. But I just wanted to show how pretty the consistency looks again and how pretty the green is. Now it's time to add the scrub mixture to the jars. These are 4-ounce jars that I get from Michael's. You can use either an ice cream scoop or just a spoon, but if you want a scoopable look, I would recommend using an ice cream scoop. Y'all know I love anything extra to make my products pop, so I of course had to add some soap embeds to the top. I do make my own coconut soap embeds, but these ones in particular I actually bought off Etsy, and I'll be linking the seller's shop in the description box. Here's the completed product. The consistency stays the exact same and doesn't melt or deflate. The smell itself is kind of hard to explain, but to me they remind me of like fresh island air with a hint of lime. I don't really smell the coconut all that much, but they still smell so good. These are available on my website, and as always, thanks for watching. And if you like watching unique, colorful, handcrafted bath products, be sure to subscribe.